Hi, good morning. This is Paul Marsalik again, and we're going to do part 4 of Management Matters and continue the series on not prejudging new employees. And just as a summary, the first entry, what we talked about was prejudging people and without really knowing a lot about them or where their talents lie or what they can do best at work every day or love to do. Basically creates a Pygmalion effect. People know that you have a lower expectation of them and tend to meet those expectations. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, the Pygmalion effect. The second thing we talked about is if you want to appreciate and get to know your people, you need to understand their strengths. So have them do a strengths assessment. And a validated tool like the Talent Plus assessment is best because it's role specific, but there are others as well, and you can benefit from them. Third thing is talking to them about their strengths, and really from a very broad perspective. If you read back to them what's best about them, and ask them how they've used these strengths in the past, what they've done, and really create a dialogue around their strengths or their talents, and how they've used them, how they benefit from them, how their organizations have as well, is also a good step. So that's step number 3. Today we're going to take a turn. After you've had this conversation and talked to somebody about their strengths, it's going to be pretty uplifting. They're going to really they're going to dig that. That doesn't happen a lot at work these days. It's the old adage is, it's not fun. That's why we call it work. Is one of those things that needs to go away. And if somebody does what they do best and does what they love to do every day, work isn't going to feel like work. It's going to feel a lot like something that might be more enhancing in their life, or something more engaging, something that they really look forward to doing. So in this section, what I'm going to really suggest that you do is, now once you know what they do well and you've talked to them about it, is start thinking about the things that actually happen at work that are essential. What do you really want from the new employee? Now, I'm going to just give this little context because I think it's easier, and it's a role that everybody is aware of. If you think about it for a moment, everybody knows what a nurse does. So really, depending on the unit that you're on, you know that you have certain essentials or some things that nurses need to do. I'm not talking about skills, and I'm not talking about knowledge. I'm not talking about those kinds of things. What I'm really talking about is what's essential in terms of the connection between nurses and doctors, nurses and patients, nurses and their peers, nurses and you as the leader. What's essential? What are you looking for? And it might be collaboration. It might be there might be some level of exactness, making sure that things are accurately done. It might be building relationships or being persuasive with patients. But really take some time and look at what those are, and then make a connection between the strengths, the talents of the people that work for you, those conversations you just got done having, and the essentials, and think about those at some level. In the next section, what we're going to talk about is how to take those essentials of the job and those strengths and talents of the people that work for you, and connect them and turn them into written goals, written document. So we'll do it at that time. Again, this is Paul Marsalik with Management Matters Part 4, and we're going to call this Finding the Essentials.